Look at this. What's up, people? What's up? Y'all see it? All right, people. I got some really, really great news. Okay. Y'all know I don't have my truck, and the towing company, Hal's Towing, they stole my truck, and the police department assisted them with stealing my truck. Because when the police department pulled me over one morning that I was on my way to work, one faithful morning I was on my way to work, I get pulled over by a police officer, and he says he pulled me over because I didn't have any headlights on, but my daytime running lights was on, and I have LED daytime running lights, so they're really bright. They're about just as bright as my headlights are, but they're daytime running lights. He pulled me over and said I didn't have any lights on, headlights. Then he walks to the back of my truck and he says that I don't have no brake lights. Then he tells me that I have a modified exhaust, which is basically like straight pipe in my truck. Basically, you know, when you put pipes on your vehicle, you're modifying your exhaust, and in North Carolina, apparently that's against the law. If it doesn't come from the factory like that, it's against the law. That's why putting tint on your vehicle is against the law. Anything you really put on your vehicle other than like rims, you know, and emblems, it's really against the law. All right. So he wrote me a ticket, and he had this attitude about him that I know all too well. And so I end up that day calling for a lieutenant or his superior, because I felt like it was a load of crap. I was right there in front of my job, and I was just about to turn into my job. I was on time. I was ahead of schedule, and I was 2 days away from a $3,000 bonus because I was on time to work for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And so he wrote me a ticket. 6 officers responded beforehand, including a sheriff named Pinelli. He's Italian, and he rolls up and says, and I believe I had the video too. He rolls up and says he's just seen what was going on, and he just wanted to pull up and just be a part of it. That's what he told me. And then he said he would ask me if I wanted him to leave, and I would tell him, just, if you're gonna be here, just don't allow them to violate my rights. And so Officer Pinelli left, Sheriff Pinelli left. So I got a ticket, and I've been having to go to court about modified exhaust and a broken tail light, or no brake light or whatever. And so, you guys, I don't have my vehicle. I don't have the truck. And so I made it up in my mind that I was going to have this case dismissed. I was going to have this case dismissed because it's outrageous. And it's outrageous that I have to be summoned to court for that. And on top of that, I believe that it was more so a profiling, and I believe that he was sent to do that. We believe that he was sent to do that, and so I motioned to dismiss my case, and you know what? It got dismissed because at first they was trying to get me to pay some money for the modified exhaust portion, and no, I think I've suffered enough, especially financially, with all of this. I think I suffer enough. Ever since my kid's mom called the police department and lied, and then ever since I got into it with Nashville Police Department and they lied on me, and they put a warrant out for my arrest for reckless driving to endanger and like eluding arrest or something like that. They said that they was chasing me and I got away. But I ain't never known for police to chase people, and they, they just let it go. Like, no. And so they lied. They lied on me. And those officers who lied on me are no longer working for the departments. They're no longer working for the departments. The officer that lied on me from Nashville originally was fired from the police department that's down here. He was originally fired from there, and Nashville Police Department picked him up, and he started working with them. So now that officer is fired, and now the officer that basically got me fired from my job, he is now fired. So, or no longer works for them, but fired. Oh, so so people, I know what I be talking about, okay? I know when somebody's doing me wrong. I know when someone's lying. And I know how to treat people. And I treat people accordingly. So, you guys in the comments, tell me what you think I should do about all of this. Tell me what you think I should do about this. But more importantly, know how all of this stuff is affecting me. I really had concluded, I made up my mind and I concluded that this place right here is, they feed off of generating and interpreting crimes. And I will not stay around here and continue to allow them to destroy my future and destroy my background so I can't have a future. I don't think that's fair. One of the reasons why I started blogging and recording my life and what I go through, guys, is because people, especially that was in my circle, and especially that the ones who experienced me, like they, in my opinion, they're not spreading good things about me. And it's because of, in my opinion, meanness, hatefulness. And a lot of these people, misfortunately, they're not people who are strongly rooted in God and spiritual. And so I try to explain, no, I am not like that. No. And then I just got tired of having my mouth turn blue trying to explain that I am a good guy. I am a good person. And, I've done a lot of good things for people. And I put people in front of me, And so I just started recording. I just started blogging my life, recording what I go through. And people really do be ugly to me. They be really ugly to me in a lot of ways. And they don't really like the fact that I make the content and talk the way that I talk and put things together the way I put things together. And they don't understand that because of their actions, for me, there's no other way to put things together,